Okay, this is only for people who like guacamole. Everybody else can just leave now. So I'm going to show you how to make guacamole. It's great for kids. You like guacamole? It's right there for you. So isn't this fun? This is just amazing to be here. I don't know how many people know this, but I started out here. I worked in nuclear energy policy, and I left to start a specialty food store in the Hamptons, thinking, what would become of me? So it's an incredible honor to be invited back here to cook. It's much more fun than nuclear energy policy. So I'm going to show everybody how to make guacamole. It's so easy. Don't need a stove, don't need heat. You can just, as long as you have good ingredients like most cooking, you can just make it. So you start with avocados. And this is a Hass avocado. They're the ugly brown ones, not the pretty green ones. They're the ugly brown ones. And when they're ripe, you can just feel it. Just resists a little bit. And I'll show you how beautiful they are inside. So key about, this is for kids. The key about cutting things, keep your fingers out of the way. So when you're cutting an avocado, you put avocado down on the board and cut it around just like that. Ooh. And see how gorgeous and green it is inside? That's what you want. Actually, what I do is, in fact, I buy them about 5 days in advance and leave them at room temperature. And when they're perfectly ripe, then I put them in the refrigerator and they stop ripening. So you take the seed out. So I'm going to use about 4 avocados. How many kids like to cook? Nobody likes to cook here, do they? Anybody who likes to eat likes to cook, right? What do you like to cook? Do you like to make cookies? Do you like to make octopus? No octopus? Do you like to make roast chicken? You know, Miss, what? French toast. Who likes French toast? That's a good one. Everybody likes French toast. You know, Mrs. Obama has this program about healthy cooking, and I think people get really obsessive about it being some very complicated thing. The simpler the food you make, if you use good ingredients, you're going to have a really good dinner for your family. And it doesn't have to be anything more than roast chicken and roast broccoli. It's very simple. Okay, so I need 4 avocados. You know, there's a trick about guacamole. I had somebody write to me and say, how do you get the guacamole green? And I'm like, what color is guacamole if it's not green? The trick to guacamole is if you use lemon juice, it keeps the guacamole green. Very simple trick. So that's 3 and 4. Oh, we have a storm coming. I have to cook fast. I love you. Wow. Okay, 1 more avocado. See how perfectly ripe they are? They're just great. And 1 more. Okay, so the next thing we need is lots of lemon juice to keep it nice and bright green and to give it a really good flavor. So this is called a reamer, and you just take this and right into the guacamole. Lots of lemon juice. It gives a great flavor. And who here knows what you eat guacamole with? Chips! That's the right answer. You get an A. You can eat it with burritos too. It's fantastic. Maybe 1 more lemon. Where's my friend Charlie? I think my friend Charlie's in the audience somewhere. Where's Charlie? I came with a friend who's almost 4, and he loves guacamole. Okay, so that's lemon juice. And we need salt, we need pepper, gives it lots of flavor. Let's see if we can, gotta open this. Oh, I've got salt here. Is this salt? That's salt. Lots of salt, lots of pepper. Who likes spicy guacamole or not so spicy? You like it spicy? Okay, we'll make it spicy. Fantastic. No, not too spicy? I'll do it right in the middle. How's that? Okay, just a couple of dashes of Tabasco, just like that. We need red onion, lots of red onion. And I like guacamole with garlic. I'm going to show you how to peel garlic really easily. You take the garlic out, just like that. And in order to get it out of the paper, just cut off the end put your knife on top and just smash it, just like that. And it just comes right out. Look how easy that is. And you just chop it up right into the guacamole. You keep your fingers out of the way. Lots of garlic. Okay, right into the guacamole. So this is my trick about guacamole. Instead of mushing it up so it's like a puree, what I do is I chop it up with a big knife. Just chop it like that. And then it's really chunky and it's really good that way. I used to have a specialty food store called There for Contessa, and I used to think that we could close the store and just sell guacamole and we'd be just fine. So if anybody wants to open a guacamole store, you want to come talk to me first, okay? Just chop it up just like that. One of the things about cooking that's really important is you want to taste things along the way. As long as it's not hot, like caramel or something, just taste things along the way and then you'll know. Does it need more salt? Does it need more pepper? Does it need more lemon juice? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to taste a little taste. Make sure it's the way I want it. A little more salt. Perfect. Good guacamole. If I do say so myself. So, just gonna. Now the last thing I love to put in is tomato, and I'll show you what I do. I chop up a tomato. These are really nice tomatoes. They're Israeli tomatoes. Cut it in half, and just keep your fingers out of the way, and just dice the tomato, just like that. And put it right into the guacamole. That's one piece of tomato. So who's going to taste my guacamole when it's done? Yeah? Okay, good. Are you sure? You sure it's going to be good? Okay, good. Just checking. Did we get the best day ever to be here? The best day ever. The first good day. No, like it could have been like snowing a few days ago. A little more lemon juice to give it lots of flavor. And I think we have guacamole. Now, how easy was that? Give it a big stir. Okay, did anybody time me? 10 minutes, you've got guacamole. That's not bad, right? And we have a little big bowl of chips here. And I actually got multi-grain chips, so they're particularly delicious chips. So can I bring them down and pass them around? Is that all right? No, I can't? I can't? Okay. I think later we'll pass them all around so you can taste them. Well, I hope you enjoyed my guacamole. Does anybody have any questions?
Why lemon over lime?
You could actually use lime, but I find lemon, it's a little more acidic, and I like that flavor, but lime would be great. And the other thing is cilantro. I don't eat cilantro, but if you want to add cilantro, you can always add cilantro. Yes, what's your question? I like tomatoes, but you know the thing about guacamole? You can put anything you like in it. Yes. What? Can you taste it? Yep. I'll bring you a taste later. As soon as we're done, I'll bring you a taste. Okay? Hi. I'm so sorry? You can find them in a grocery store now. They come like this. They're on the vine. And in the winter, they're actually really good. I mean, they're not like a summer tomato, but they're actually very good. So they're good. Yes. What's your question? I love making guacamole. Do you like making guacamole? You like eating guacamole, right? Okay, good. Hi. I like them all together. What do you like? Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Guacamole. Oh, that's the thing. The question was how to store avocados. So what I do is, as I said, I buy them in advance. I leave them on the counter until they're perfectly ripe, and then you put them in the refrigerator, and the ripening really stops. So usually when you go to the store, they're like hard as rocks. So I buy them a week in advance, and then I do that. And the other thing is when you're storing guacamole in a container, air is what turns it brown. So you need lemon juice, and then what you do is just put a little plastic wrap right directly on the guacamole, and it'll stay green for a really long time. It's great. You can make it in advance. You're ready anytime the party starts. Yes. The only thing I wouldn't use is something that's not really lemon. But yes, you could use lemon juice concentrate. But lemons are so easy to do. I always like fresh lemon juice. Yes. Favorite go-to group dessert? That's there's in I think it's in Back to Basics. I'm not sure, but I think it's in Back to Basics. I did a mocha icebox cake that's made with chocolate chip cookies and mocha whipped cream, and you layer them up just like that. You don't have to cook it at all. You put it in the refrigerator, and like tiramisu, it all melds together, and you just slice it and serve it. People go crazy. I hope it's a mocha chocolate chip icebox cake. Yes, we have a question here from a big girl. What's your question? Do I like what? Yes, love chili. Who likes chili here? Good. See, everybody likes chili. Hi, yes. You keep it in the fridge. Keep guacamole in the fridge. Once you've made it, you want to keep it refrigerated. Yeah, that's great. Yes. A lunch for school? Well, I think this would be great in a sandwich with some chicken, or maybe with a tortilla roll. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Thanks. Yes, we have a question right here. What's your question? No. Hi. If you just wrap it up really tight with plastic wrap, it'll stay green. Yep. Just keep air away from it. It'll be fine. Okay? Hi there. I'm sorry? Oh, I would love for you to cook with me when I come back. Where are you from? Do you live in Washington? Yeah? Thank you. It'll be fun. Well, thank you so much. I hope you all love the guacamole. I had a really good time being here. It's wonderful. And what an unbelievable day. Just wonderful. Thank you.